Hello everybody, this is Monomata here once again with more Vanilla 1.8 Survival, and in this part we are going to be doing some of the most interesting thing you've ever seen, which is farming. Ow. I didn't mean to do that. So anyway, as you can see, I've changed up the Iron Golem farm. I wish I had one of those, but I don't yet. The gold farm from last episode, it has a glass roof on it now, and you'll notice that inside of it there are these things. Now you might be wondering, what? Why are these things in here? What? Why are these here? And there's glowstone. But the reason why these are here is, oh, okay. I just want to say right now, I have gone through so much iron when I was building this. I have had to repair these iron golems a ridiculously amount of times. And by repair, I just mean completely replace, because I went through at least 14 iron golems trying to get this perfect, and now I've gotten it to a point where I won't ever have to do that again because these guys don't take damage. And the reason is, the large magma cubes were spawning and absolutely wrecking the crap out of them. So by just putting this in the corner of every 3x3 cube area, it makes the large ones not spawn. It doesn't mess with the Iron Golem's AI, surprisingly. They can still get around stuff just fine, and it causes them to not really get hit by anything. And putting the glass on the ceiling stopped the zombie spawning because, okay, the game tries to do this weird calculation where if the zombies are in the player's line of sight, they don't spawn. Normally it doesn't work because the player's looking around so much and it pretty much fails. But because for this AFK farm, you're just going to be looking into it the whole time, the game's like, okay, well, we can't spawn zombies, and that's really, really good. But yeah, as you can see in my inventory, this is the haul after maybe a couple hours of AFKing here, so it's ridiculous. So I'm going to just go back to my beacons and get a crap ton of stuff from that. Also, as you can see, I've added this, along with all the hoppers down here. This is basically attached to a detector rail over here, so that when this minecart is going back again, it doesn't pick up all of these items again. So basically, this detects when the minecart's on here and powers all of these hoppers, so that when it's going over here, it doesn't pick up any more of these items, because I was wasting items by having them go down there and me having to restock them twice as often. So now I don't have to do that anymore, and I have added, I did the same thing on the other side. I added a line of hoppers down here that all condense into this one chest right here, which then condenses into this one chest right here. I have a lot of rotten flesh I don't know what to do with, as you can probably tell. There's another half chest of that up there. But yeah, I really want a cleric down here now for reasons you can probably tell. So, yeah, look at this. I'm going to have so much iron back, because that's why I built this, so that I can plunder all of my iron from my beacons and replace it with the gold that I have, so that I can actually use the iron. Speaking of using iron, today we are going to be actually making some, just get down here, some farms. Hey, can you guess where I am? Can you guess where we are? Can you guess? Can you guess? Can you guess? Can you guess? No? Yes? No? Okay, well, we're in here. And you might be wondering why there's diorite coming from the wall. I have no idea what that's about. But you might also be wondering why this room looks like this now. And, well, it's because I like ugly things. No, it's because I hate ugly things. And this area looks kind of ugly, just a little bit, because I basically am really bad at making caves, I found out. I have this thing where I have to make everything symmetrical, and caves aren't really my specialty, obviously, because, well, I like to make everything symmetrical. And basically, this area looks terrible because of that, and I feel like I should probably change it. Now, I would like to use that prismarine stuff for this, but I don't have any of it because I'm not even close to getting a guardian farm. So basically, I want to see what you think of something like this. Like all of the stone types mixed together. There's diorite in here, andesite in the ground, there's freaking weird granite in the wall, and I want to know if you actually like how this looks or not, because I'm not sure what I think of it exactly. It's not completely finished. Obviously, it's not going to stay like this if I do go with this. And this area isn't going to be still open. I'm probably going to do the whole thing in a similar fashion to this. What are you doing down here? I don't ever remember letting you in here. So anyway, let me just turn this music on and turn this volume down, and yeah. Okay, well, anyway, I feel kind of stupid now because people are pointing out that I sort of kind of wasted like a crap ton of coal on smelting stuff when see, I probably should have paid more attention to that. I have pretty much, well, considering that I'm not going to ever be able to use them all up in the rate of which I am actually farming, probably infinite ender pearls, but something that I've really, really wanted to do is there's a very, very convenient zombie spawner right next to my slime farm that I haven't ever really used at all, and it's right over here. Whoa, okay, whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill this guy. Need to set up an automatic slime evader. It was cool at the time, because, you know, I was able to see when the slimes were down here and just go down and kill them, but now it's just getting sort of annoying and time-consuming to come down here and kill them. Or, you know, screw it, I'm gonna ender pearl up there. I can't even do it because I left the entrance closed. Okay, well, how did that even happen? If I hit the ceiling, how did I fall down the other direction? Some mysteries will never be known. So anyway, there's a zombie spawner right here. I don't even know how I found this. I completely forgot. I actually think it was jutting through the wall or something, and I just happened to mine into it. But it's right here, and I'm not taking advantage of it, and I need villagers. So you probably know what I'm going to do. There is a certain way that you can make a zombie spawner spawn only villagers. Well, it still spawns zombies, but there's a certain way that you can separate the villager zombies from normal zombies by basically just building a room with 8... Whoa, I've got like the hiccup burp thingies, whatever you want to call them. By setting up a room with certain areas of it that are dark, like very, very, very particular areas, like just a literally minimum space area for them to spawn, that when something spawns there, they get, you know, spawn on a pressure plate or a tripwire hook or something, and it actually lights up that area so the spawner can't spawn anything there anymore. So it basically effectively makes the area... It allows you to clear out all of the normal zombies from the area and just leave every single villager zombie there and then cure them so that I can get a cleric here and maybe even build a rail line and get a cleric in my nether because I really, really, really need one. And I would probably already have at least a half a stack of block of emeralds because of my freaking gold farm. So... But first of all, I need to make the design of this room because I'm not somebody that just... makes a room and then goes back to it later and I'm like, oh hey, look, I'm just gonna make this design 5 years later. No, I have to actually put the design in a room and while I'm building it, or else I get too lazy and completely forget or don't want to put the design in the room later, which is exactly what happened with that main thing that I'm testing out designs for right now, the passageway. I've wanted to use the stone types for things, but I haven't used any of them for anything yet, so that's why I'm trying to sort of incorporate it into that. When I eventually do make a guardian farm, though, however, that area is probably going to change drastically, because I like prismarine way better than anything else for that area, but I don't have any of it. Okay, well, you know how I said I was going to build this using the rock types? Well, I lied. So... I'm going to instead opt to build it in this sort of manner, like this, with nether brick and quartz, the combination that was ever meant to be ever. I don't know what that means, but it was supposed to be meant. So anyway, now, what I need to do is, ooh boy, I should have brought some building blocks with me, So anyways, now I'm just going to encompass this whole thing in stone because you're not ever really going to be able to see the stone around this because the nether quartz stairs are going to be covering up all of it. And you might be asking, what? 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 Why are you using nether quartz stairs? Well, I'm going to tell you. So, what I'm going to do for this is there's going to be that, and then there's going to be another stair, and then there's going to be that. And then on the other side, it's going to be the same thing. This is interesting, I know. Stair, block, block. So now all I need to do is actually put the stairs so that they look like normal stairs instead of stairs that aren't normal stairs. Okay, so I'm actually back with the redstone this time and more nether brick so that I can get started on this. So, now what you're going to be able to see is the walls of the cell. I really don't care about anything here that you're not able to see. So there's one of the spawning spaces, there's another one, and here is another one. And then over there, and over there. And so that's on the other side. Whoa, hey, I got one there. And then, that's not materials on the building side, that's not there. I never seen anything. I'm using the resources this time, so that's something. Oh, it's working right, it's working right. I never had it. Oh, that's nice. Okay, well, it is working already, even though this isn't actually intended to, you know, work yet. So, it works on the basis that there is a bug with half slabs in this game where lighting doesn't really calculate correctly, so you can just sort of put these on here. Yes. So now that we have all those stairs in position, these guys are spawning perfectly. I am super surprised about that. Actually, I'm just gonna end this off like this instead and actually be smart about it instead of a stupid person. And make it look all ugly and weird because it ends right there. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is go into the ceiling. And that sounds very exciting, I know, but it really isn't. So on the edges of all of these, can you guys shut up, please? Thank you. I am very much obliged. So anyway, what I'm going to need to put on the outside of this is the redstone. Yay! I know everybody loves redstone, right? Okay, well now, the way that this works is that when the zombies spawn, they spawn on pressure plates. Every single one of these areas that the zombies spawn on has a pressure plate on it, which triggers a piston to activate to light up the area. There we go. So this is the actual spawning space. When they spawn, the pressure plate will be powered, of course. And I should have brought more freaking scaffolding stuff because that's not enough. So the redstone torches power this block up here, which, when I put redstone on it, which I believe is already on it, it will trigger a piston. And the piston basically moves this stair, or it's not going to be a stair, it's going to be a half slab, down here, so that in the event of a zombie spawnage, why was this block placed here? In the event of a zombie spawnage, like that, wow, okay, the piston goes up and it reveals this zombie right here. So that happens with every single one of these. Now these ones on the side, the wiring's a little bit different because it gets intertangled because it's of the same piston, but it just involves connecting the pressure plate's activation signals to the same point. It's not all that, hey, dude. Now you might be wondering, what is this? Is this some sort of secret Illuminati symbol or something? Well, if you are, then I'm significantly worried about the state of your mentalness. So this part is basically just the interlacing of the two on the sides. Because of the fact that zombies can only spawn, well, 8 zombies can only spawn in the range of the spawner, it doesn't really matter that these are connected considering that there are only going to be 7 spawning spaces anyways. So that means that these 2 spaces act as the same limit to the spawning, but they give the spawner more of an opportunity to select the area to spawn, which is important in the rate of spawning. So there's that explained. Whoa, I'm gonna get some zombies running out of here right now if I don't do this correctly. I think I already do. There. How am I going to get back into this is the question. I have no idea. Well, I'm all finished, and it actually works. As you can see, well, the ceiling and stuff isn't finished. The entrance isn't finished either, but the actual room is, and I'm going to turn these guys down a little bit, because these were probably getting really annoying. So anyway, as you can see, when I absolutely destroy their faces, the pistons go back down and add a dark area to the spot so that the spawner has an extra option to spawn in. Yes. So this leaves 9 areas for the spawner to actually choose from. So I'm going to try and get a cleric, and maybe I'll even build a railway station over to my Willer skeleton farm. Yep, my Wilter skeleton farm. That's exactly what they're called, right? I completely sort of kind of forgot that the golden apple recipe has been changed to take a billion bajillion gold, and by that I mean ingots instead of nuggets. So I'm glad I have this gold farm now, so I'm gonna need to make a lot more golden apples for this to even be worth it. I'm probably gonna get, like, you know, if I get a farmer, farmers are so OP. They give you freaking emeralds for pumpkins. Who else do you know in the entire world that would give you emeralds for pumpkins? I don't know anybody. He must be stupid or something, but you know, I can take advantage of his stupidity and make riches off of it. That's everyone's main goal in life, right? Hey, you know what I was just saying? Anyway, so if I want to actually be able to use that villager thing that I just made for anything good, I'm going to have to make a rail line in the Nether. This is not at all what I was planning to do today, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's all I have to do today. Well, I mean, it's all that I want to do right now, at least, because I don't feel like doing this right now because I'm not even sure if I like it anymore. I need to come up with a better design for this room. I need to. I can't. I want prismarine so bad, but I just can't get it, and I need it. I need to take over a water temple or something, but even that wouldn't even give me enough prismarine. Okay, whatever. I need a lot of stone for this. Ooh, there we go. That's quite a bit of stone. But yeah, I need a lot for this because this tunnel... Oh man, I didn't notice I had that much stone in there. But this tunnel's gonna be super, super long, actually. Hey, the distance formula is actually helping me here. I might actually be able to use it for something. Never thought that would happen. Okay. Crap. Holy crap, okay, wait. This is pretty much working for the distance formula. Okay, so now... Yeah, so that's about 688.5 blocks. So that means, yeah, that's over 10 stacks. That's probably 11 stacks of stuff. And I have to, yeah, that's just for one block to get there is 11 stacks of it. So basically that means I'm going to need, oh boy, because I'm making the walls out of stone. So that basically means that I'm going to need 4 times that, which means I'm going to need 44 stacks of stone bricks, and I'm making the floor out of slabs and hardened clay, which means I'm going to need 22 stacks of hardened clay, and, oh my gosh, another 44 stacks of half slabs. I didn't think about this in advance. Luckily, I have the weekend to do this, because this is probably going to take a while, but I need to make an actual minecart tunnel thingy over there, or I'm never actually going to get to the Wither Skeleton Farm or do anything good there. So I'm probably going to have to smelt a crap ton of cobblestone here, and on the sides I'm also going to have glass. It's going to be light blue glass panes because I'm just so fancy like that. So yeah, I'm also going to need a freaking 22 stacks of that. Oh boy, that'll just be fun. Man, I just love getting clay and glass and stuff, especially considering that my freaking hardened clay biome is 4 years away from here. There you go, still got some baked potatoes in here. I need to make farms. I need to make farms. I need to. When am I going to do that? Okay, well, I was out exploring around the jungle biome because I know I probably missed something over here. I found this. You probably know what this is. This is a guardian temple, a water temple. And I have been wanting one of these for so long, which is why I'm not going to do it right now. So I'm going to come back later and do this. I'm going to take the coordinates of it, obviously, because I want to come back and do it, but I'm just not really prepared at all right now. And of course it starts raining. 4, 1, 3, 7. 62, 1753. There we go. That's all good. All right. It's happening again. Do you see that in the distance? It happened again. Do you see that in the distance? It's not a jungle. It's not a mushroom island. My other Mesa biome was 10,000 coordinates away from here, and it's right behind the freaking jungle. Ooh, boy, I'm so happy about this. Why do I keep finding things near this one area that I've never been before? It's ridiculous. Now let's see where this one pops us out at. Yay! Oh, by the way, there's gravel right there, and I had iron in my day chest, so that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. So let's see where this lets us out at. And if it lets us out, like right next to my other portal, I'm gonna be so happy. And you know what? You know what? Okay, let's just light this. Oh, where is this? Oh, don't. No way. No freaking way. This is inside of the Nether fortress. How did that happen? There, you know what? I'm done. There's no... Okay. Okay, well, we've got all the clay, which I actually didn't even have to dye. It was just red anyway, so I just mined it out. And, don't question why my level is 7, even though it was just 50, like 2 minutes ago. I died. Okay, in a little tunnel with lava, and it was bad. I got my stuff back, but it was still bad. So anyway... The reason why I'm making it red stained clay is because I'm putting redstone blocks under the minecart tracks again, and I don't want them to be too conspicuous, so I'm just going to mix some red with it. So there are going to be slabs on the sides, which I need 44 stacks of. I need 44 stacks of bricks. I need 11 stacks of glass, blah, blah, blah. You already know all of this, so let me actually get all of that together, and we might actually start building soon. Yay! Okay, well, now I've got all the materials together to actually build the tunnel thing. It's day 3 of me working on this, and it is the weekend now, so I should be able to get this done. But in every chest in this room, let me see if I can actually find them again, because I have them scattered around in the only places that they're able to fit in. Okay, so here's some of the stone bricks. Here's all of the stone slabs. Here's some more stone bricks. Here is the glass, all of the stained clay, and the rest of the stone bricks. So, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take the red clay, because this is basically the pavement. This is all I need to actually put down on the ground to be able to know where the rest of the tunnel is going. But yeah, I'm going to have fun placing about 150 I don't have flint and steel. I'm either gonna have to get a gas to shoot. How? I'm still processing what just happened. Like, I'm gonna have to go through another nether portal and go all the way back here and Oh wait, yes. Oh yes, I do. Oh yes. Oh, yes. Oh, apparently making that other nether portal was way more worth it than I thought it was going to be because I have flint and steel in my inventory. Oh, thank you. I don't even know what I would have done if I didn't have that in my inventory. I don't even know what just happened, but I just saved myself from whatever just happened. Okay, so I'm just going to go down here and I'm going to start the tunnel down here because I don't really know where else to start it. I suppose I'll start it like right here or something. And I'm just going to place red clay in the middle of it. And I really hope I like this design because if I don't, well, I have to go with it anyway. So yeah, I'm going to have fun placing 6 stacks of this stuff. As you can see, the process is going fast already. 6 stacks, what I'm talking about. It's going to take 11 stacks of this. Oh boy, this is going to be very exciting. Should I do a time lapse? No, the video's probably already long enough already, and I don't think that you want to see me placing red freaking clay for like 20 hours. So, oh boy. Okay, so now we've done it all the way over to the Nether Fortress, which yeah, you know what? You know what? This would be a cool conversion. I'm gonna make this area right here like slowly fade into the tunnel and get more and more corrupted until it turns into the Nether Fortress. What does that sound like? Does it sound cool? I hope so, because that's what I'm doing. I just noticed that I have this cape. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna keep it. I seriously, I literally have no idea what this is. I don't know when I got this or what it was for, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. It's probably like the least rare. They probably gave this cape to like every person on the face of the planet, but I still don't even know what it's for. I couldn't have guessed well enough. This was given to literally everybody today, just because of freaking Scrolls, a game that I don't even play. Maybe I should play it, but I don't. Oh boy, man, I feel so special now. Alright, let's half slab it up, yo. This is gonna take a long time, and I am not excited for the journey ahead, but you know what? I'm doing it anyway, because I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this on both sides. I'm going to elevate it at level, both so that in the mine, when I'm actually in the minecart, it looks cooler, and so that mobs cannot spawn in this, because they're not allowed to spawn on railroad tracks, and they're not allowed to spawn on half slabs either. So this will be a mob-free tunnel, and it will be awesome, and everybody will love it, I know. You know, this looked a lot closer, a lot farther away. Hey, dude. Wow. You know that whole entire inventory of slabs I just had? Well, they just ran out. Okay, well, it turns out that I actually did do the distance formula correct, because I brought 2 stacks too little with me, and that would have just been barely enough. So now, I'm going to count that as completed for now. I'm just going to bring the stone bricks over here and continue making the path. Yay. Placing bricks, placing bricks. Oh, I love placing bricks. I can't think of anything else than that, but I mean, you can come up with the rest of the song. I'm just going to place bricks behind all of these half slab things. And then basically on the top of it, I'm just going to do the same exact thing, but connecting both of the areas together will be alternating light blue and blue glass panes. And then all I have to do is actually set the rails up, which is, you know, sort of kind of the main point to this. I kind of am straying away from that a little bit. But I want this to look nice. I always want things to look nice, of course, which leads me to take, you know, 2.5 hours to build some pointless giant walkway, bridge, rail thing. Anyway, now that I'm thinking of it, I'm really starting to wonder how long this episode is going to be, because it's probably getting kind of ridiculous. But how do any of you think about me streaming? Like, Come on. Well, I don't understand why it doesn't let me do that with my potatoes sometimes. It doesn't make any sense. But what do you think about the idea of me streaming? How would that work? What would you think of that if I started doing a little bit of streaming? Can I ask that one question enough? Yeah, I mean, I tend to record only about an eighth at the most of what I'm actually doing in the world, which means that you're missing a lot of what I'm doing, and you're mostly missing it because it's all boring pieces of crap that you really wouldn't ever. Hey, I might actually just take that because I don't feel like wasting this silk touch pick anymore. What else? What other picks are in here? I have a lot of good. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this one. I'm gonna use this one for the nether brick mining. I don't know why I wasn't doing that earlier. Like, look at this one's getting ridiculous to repair, and this is the only silk touch pick I have. I'm gonna put this in my ender chest, and I'm gonna use this instead. Yeah, I'm gonna use this pickaxe instead for the nether brick mining. But yeah, I need to get another silk touch pick now because I'm wasting the one I have. I've been thinking about streaming for a while, and I know that most of you that are here don't really care about the thing I'm about to say. But I do, and some people in the past have. I know none of the people that are remaining probably do, but one game that I like to play, but it's really, really, really hard to put in episode format, is Toontown. Yeah, that. And I know that most of you are probably like, what? That game's for like 3-year-olds. Well, if you see anything they've been putting out lately, there are like encrypted messages and weird like website HTML links that you have to figure out for yourself and all this weird stuff they've been doing. And it's definitely not a game for as young as people normally assume it is. It actually requires more strategy than most MMOs today do. And now it's free, and I'm not playing it at all because, number one, I have to record Minecraft, and number two, I'm not on Christmas vacation yet, which means I still have to attend to school. But eventually, I would like to start streaming both Minecraft. If I was streaming, I would probably stream Terraformercraft, and maybe a little bit of like I would probably stream stuff like this, where I'm just building this giant thing. Because, I mean, I'm not just gonna fill up my computer with like a... Whoa. You are a very weird place for a lava source. I'm not just going to go fill up my computer with like 1,000,002 files because of my 8-hour-long construction. It would be a lot simpler just to... Why is there so much lava all over the place? It would be a lot simpler just to stream it and then not upload it to my channel. Because, I mean, it's not important to the series, but I am doing it anyway. And if you want to watch me do something, it's probably going to be beneficial for me to start streaming. And I'm wondering if you would like me to do that, because if there are enough people that say, oh, hey, that seems like a good idea, then I will. But if there are enough people that say, oh, hey, you shouldn't stream, then I won't, because obviously I'm not going to stream and take up RAM on my computer and lag and stuff for no one to be watching it. So I want to get your opinion on that. I want to know if you would like me to start streaming or not, and yeah, I'll come back when this ridiculous thing is finished. There's some sort of weird zombie pigman train going on here, and I don't really know what to think about that. Okay, so now what I need to do is I'm gonna put the glass on the walls like this, and then put another thing, and then alternate it between light blue and normal blue glass. So I'm wondering if I should like alternate it on either side. I don't have my silk touch pick with me, so I'm wasting some glass panes, but maybe if we were in the old 1.8, be able to get them back, but nope. Nope, they fixed that. So I'm wondering if I should alternate them like that or like this. I don't know. Like with these things, it's hard to tell unless you have a really long distance of them, but if you have a really long distance of them, then you've already built the long distance of them, and if you don't like it, you have to tear it down. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this. Speaking of bad ideas in building, I went back and looked at that granite andesite thing, because today is like a couple days after I did that, and I looked at it again, and I was like, ew, did I actually build that and think it looked good? I think it was in desperation for trying to think of a thing that would make that area look good, but I honestly just can't even think of something that would make that area look good. There's just nothing that would make it look good. I seriously have no ideas about that area. And I don't know what ideas I could possibly get for that area. It just looks ugly, and I can't fix it. Like, it just looks eternally ugly, and I don't know why. Okay, so I'm finally finished with the actual rail part, but I'm going to show you it as I'm building on it to increase the amount of productivity that I'm doing. But, however, the length I've actually calculated, it is 63% powered rails and 37% unpowered rails for what I'm using. The full length of it is about 704 blocks, and I will need 5 stacks of unpowered rails and 7 stacks of powered rails. So, thank goodness I have that gold farm, or else I wouldn't be able to make this. Okay, so there is 7 stacks of powered rails. I actually still had a stack in here. Ugh. Why don't I ever look at these things before I actually start building them? There we go. I'm not even gonna say what that number is because I know everybody knows what it is already. Okay, so there we go. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be enough. It should be, just in case I'm bringing another stack of redstone blocks. I swear if I die in lava, I haven't not made a backup of this world yet. So if I die now, man, I have literally been working on this for 4.5 hours. I don't think I want to have to redo all of this. This is probably going to be like a 45-minute long episode. If it is, I'm just going to split it up into 2, I hope. I don't know, I always... See, what happens in these episodes is I always work on something that's so short in the very beginning, and I feel like I have to make up for it. So I start on another something, and then I accidentally make that one way longer than it's supposed to be, and it ends up taking up more of the episode. So this is what it actually looks like. I basically just covered the top of all the glass and copied this and put it on top of it, except for the half slabs are 1 block above how they are in the bottom, so that zombie pigmen don't end up spawning on the top, and I can ride a horse through here. So the pattern that I'm going to be using, which of course, 1, 2, 3, actually, the first one on here is just going to be the activation power rail, so I'm just going to put a button right here to actually take off in the minecart. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the pattern I'm going to start using is 10 unpowered rails and then 17 powered rails. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to get all of these in my inventory because I don't feel like switching between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa. What are you doing here? 8. And then break a block in the ground and put a redstone block on it so that they get powered. So that basically the minecart never actually gets a chance to slow down at all, and it's all perfect and stuff like that. See, this is why I made the ground out of red clay, so that you really couldn't tell when there was a redstone block there. So now all I need to do is like this for 50,000 years. So yeah. Well, see, this is why I have an enderman farm, so that I can mess up and fall in lava with an ender pearl. That actually worked! How did that actually work? I have no idea. I threw that perfectly just because I'm an expert like that. I'm finished. If only I had some iron so I could actually test this out. That was stupid. I didn't even bring any iron with me, and I just got finished making a minecart trail. What is wrong with me? Now gas won't ever attack me. So basically, whenever I'm walking in the Nether, and actually, the funny thing is, if you've noticed, the original portal to my old house, like my old house at the very beginning of the series, is right here. So literally, if I ever need to go there, I just need to take the minecart here, and maybe I'll build another little tunnel off there, put a button at the beginning of it to switch the track to see if I want to go home or to the Nether Fortress. Because the Nether Fortress now, because I got so lucky with the Mesa biome, it's literally the Nether Fortress, the zombie pigmen, and the Mesa biome mixed with the jungle, all in one. So, like, really, this is the only destination I need to go to other than that portal, and then maybe the desert one. There is a way to detect if there's a player in a rail. I just need to put it there so that when you get in it, it starts. But for now, I'm just going to use the button thing. So let's see if this actually works. Here is the moment of truth. I'm timing this. So it's about 1:37:23. Ooh, look at this ride. Look at how cool this looks. I love it. Oh yes. I don't even have to concentrate anymore. I don't even have to think, and it just takes me there. Man, I really wish that they kept that change where the minecart went 20 blocks a second. Like, that was awesome. Why? Why did they do that? What's the point of putting down a giant minecart rail and only having it going 8 blocks per second? Like, you know what? For the speed compromise, I could definitely deal with it derailing. I really could. I just wanted the speed, man. Alright, and we're here. And if we want to leave again, we just press that button. So how long did that take? Took about 1 minute and 20 seconds. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all, considering I used to have to run all the way over here. 1 minute and 20 seconds to get to the Wither Skeleton Farm is a far, 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 far improvement from last time. I used to have to run around for like maybe... I would get lost and have to run around, and it would be like 15 minutes before I was able to get over here. So 5.5 hours... Save me 12 minutes. That seems about right. Normally about how productive I am. So anyway, if you enjoyed the part, then maybe you should give it a like. Maybe not. But hey, maybe you're feeling nice today or something. I don't know. It only took 5.5 hours. So yeah, we're gonna have to stop right here because that was long enough. Oh man. Well, at least I have an easy way to get to the gold farm now and get a cleric over here. By next episode, I'll probably already have a cleric over here. So, I will see you next time, and bye! This is still a really pointless cape.